Today, hear this clearly: God has a plan for your life, a purpose uniquely designed for you, a path that will bring fulfillment, peace, and unexpected blessings beyond your imagination. Even when life feels uncertain, when doors close and hope seems distant, trust that God is orchestrating every detail, guiding every step, and preparing your heart for something extraordinary. Do not fear failure, for God's plan often involves challenges that strengthen your faith, develop your character, and teach you lessons only experience can reveal, shaping you for future victories. Every setback you face is a setup for God's greater purpose. Each obstacle is a hidden opportunity to grow, rise stronger, and embrace the plan He has written for you. Remember, God knows your potential better than you do. He sees the gifts, talents, and courage within you that the world cannot recognize yet, and He will bring them to light. When doubt clouds your mind and fear whispers lies, listen to God's voice instead. His guidance is steady, unwavering, and certain, directing you toward a life of purpose and significance. Your dreams are not random. They are seeds planted by God, meant to flourish in His timing, requiring patience, faith, and trust as He nurtures them into reality beyond expectation. Even when you cannot see the path ahead, God's plan is moving forward. Invisible threads connect every moment, every encounter, and every decision toward the fulfillment of His divine vision. Do not compare your journey with others. God's plan for you is unique, unmatched, and incomparable, designed specifically for your life, your calling, and your personal story of hope and triumph. Each morning is a reminder of God's presence. Every sunrise whispers His promise that He is at work in your life, preparing blessings that even your heart cannot yet imagine. When challenges feel heavy, lean on God's strength. His power is made perfect in your weakness, carrying you through trials, lifting you above despair, and guiding your steps with divine wisdom. God's plan often requires patience. While the world rushes, He moves with precision, aligning circumstances, opening doors, and closing distractions to bring His perfect plan to completion in your life. Do not be discouraged by delays, for God's timing is never wrong. What seems late to you is always right according to His purpose, orchestrating everything for your ultimate good. Trust that God sees what you cannot. He knows the battles, the heartbreaks, and the prayers whispered in secret, and He is working unseen miracles to answer them beyond expectation. Your past does not define you. God's plan transcends mistakes, failures, and regrets, rewriting your story, offering redemption, and crafting a future filled with hope, peace, and divine purpose. Be bold in faith, courageous in action, and unwavering in belief. For God's plan requires your cooperation, your trust, and your willingness to follow where He leads without hesitation. Surround yourself with reminders of His promises. Meditate on Scripture, pray persistently, and embrace His guidance daily, letting the truth of God's plan strengthen your heart against fear and doubt. Your life has meaning beyond what you see. Every trial, every joy, every encounter is a thread in God's tapestry, forming a masterpiece of purpose, impact, and divine destiny. When doors close unexpectedly, rejoice, for God often closes what distracts you, leading you to the path of blessings, opportunities, and relationships that align perfectly with His plan. Do not give up on hope, for God is never late. His promises are steadfast, His love is constant, and His plan for your life is unfolding exactly as He intended. You are not alone in this journey. God walks with you, guides your steps, strengthens your resolve, and ensures that even the darkest nights are leading to brighter mornings. Every prayer you offer is heard, every tear you shed is counted, and every act of faith is rewarded as God intricately weaves your life into His magnificent plan. Let go of fear and anxiety. Trust that God's plan involves joy, peace, and abundance, not suffering, despair, or lack. His vision for you is greater than any obstacle you face. Take courage in uncertainty, for God's plan thrives in the unknown, guiding your heart with clarity, your steps with purpose, and your mind with peace that surpasses all understanding. You are created with intention, equipped with gifts, and placed in your unique situation for God's plan to manifest. Your life is a canvas for His glory and impact. Patience is essential, for God works quietly and steadily behind the scenes, orchestrating events, aligning people, and preparing opportunities that will bring His promises to life in your season. When fear tells you to quit, remember God is your refuge. He strengthens, encourages, and positions you for breakthroughs that only faith, trust, and persistence can unlock. Your heart is the compass God uses. Align it with His will, listen to His voice, and move with faith, for His plan is perfectly tailored to your desires and destiny. Do not settle for less than God's best. His plan is abundant, overflowing with blessings, wisdom, and love, crafted for your good and the impact you are meant to make. Every experience, joyful or painful, is part of God's curriculum for your growth. He teaches, refines, and strengthens you through life's trials to prepare you for greater purpose. Let gratitude guide your steps, appreciating small victories, everyday blessings. And God's guidance reinforces your faith, strengthens hope, and draws you closer to the fulfillment of His plan. Speak life into your dreams, declare God's promises, and act with boldness. For your faith activates the unseen power working to fulfill His vision for your future. You are destined for significance. Your story matters, your journey inspires. And God's plan is designed to impact not only your life, but also the lives of countless others. Do not fear change, for God often uses transitions to redirect, reposition, and prepare you for His perfect plan, leading to opportunities that surpass your expectations and imagination. Even when hope seems dim, hold on to faith. God is the light guiding you through darkness, revealing paths of possibility and illuminating the way to your destiny. Challenges are not punishments, but invitations to trust God, grow stronger, and step into the calling He has for you with confidence, resilience, and unwavering belief. Your prayers are powerful. God listens, responds, and aligns circumstances to match His plan. Keep speaking life, keep seeking guidance, and keep trusting Him despite what you see. Courage is necessary. Stepping into God's plan may require risk, sacrifice, and discomfort, but these moments prepare you for breakthroughs, abundance, and victories that redefine your life. Remember, God specializes in turning setbacks into setups, losses into lessons, and struggles into stepping stones toward the success and fulfillment He has ordained for you. Stay committed to faith, prayer, and action, knowing that God's plan is not delayed, His timing is perfect, and His guidance will never lead you astray or abandon you. Your dreams are God-given. Nurture them, protect them, and pursue them relentlessly, knowing that each step forward aligns with His purpose and brings you closer to extraordinary fulfillment. God knows the desires of your heart and has already prepared the way for them to manifest. Trust His timing, embrace patience, and walk boldly toward the future. Let go of past regrets and stop questioning your worth. God's plan sees your potential, not your failures, and is moving to fulfill greatness in ways unimaginable to you. Daily faith is essential. Each morning, remind yourself that God is at work, orchestrating circumstances, positioning people, and creating opportunities for His perfect plan to unfold. Do not fear criticism, doubt, or opposition. These are temporary challenges that test your faith, refine your character, and ultimately highlight the unstoppable nature of God's plan. Seek God's guidance earnestly and listen attentively. His wisdom provides clarity in confusion, direction in uncertainty, and peace in chaos. Ensuring your steps align perfectly with His plan, you are capable of far more than you realize. God's plan unlocks hidden potential, gifts, and opportunities that require trust, faith, and perseverance to fully embrace. Let patience and persistence define your journey. God works tirelessly behind the scenes, arranging events, closing doors, and opening pathways that lead to His perfect outcome. Do not compare your journey to others. God's plan is unique for you, tailored to your strengths, your calling, and the timing only He knows and controls. Be steadfast in hope, resilient in faith, and courageous in action. Your willingness to trust God fully activates the unfolding of His extraordinary plan for your life. Even when circumstances seem impossible, believe in God's power to move mountains, change hearts, and create paths where none appear to exist. Your life is a reflection of God's glory. Every choice aligned with His plan magnifies purpose, brings peace, and demonstrates faith to the world around you. Surround yourself with encouragement, prayer, and faith-filled words. God often uses relationships to guide, inspire, and position you for the fulfillment of His plan. Let hope anchor your soul. Every prayer, dream, and act of faith is a thread in the tapestry God is weaving to reveal your future. Even when progress is unseen, trust that God is working. Small steps, consistent effort, and unwavering faith lead to monumental outcomes in His timing. Do not allow fear of failure to halt you. God's plan is strengthened through your perseverance, resilience, and refusal to give up in the face of adversity. Every challenge, delay, or difficulty is a lesson in trust. God is shaping your character, refining your spirit, and preparing you for the success ahead. Take bold steps today, knowing God has gone before you, preparing opportunities, clearing obstacles, and orchestrating every detail to fulfill His promises in your life. Trust God's timing fully. His schedule is perfect, His plan is flawless, and His ways are higher than yours, guiding you toward blessings beyond imagination. Your purpose is significant. God's plan involves impact, influence, and inspiration, designed not only for your life, but also to touch countless others positively. Celebrate small victories, for they are milestones in God's plan. Each accomplishment, no matter how minor, reflects progress, faith, and the unfolding of divine purpose. Do not be discouraged by past failures. God redeems, restores, and repurposes everything for good, turning what was broken into a platform for His glory. Keep your heart open to God's leading. He communicates through peace, wisdom, and intuition, guiding your decisions toward fulfillment and alignment with His perfect plan. Faith requires action. God's plan unfolds as you step forward, make bold choices, and embrace opportunities with courage and reliance on His guidance. Remember, God's plan surpasses your imagination. It is abundant, purposeful, and perfectly suited to your life, calling, and dreams. Even in uncertainty, remain steadfast. God's unseen work ensures that every detail aligns perfectly, creating a path toward success, joy, and divine fulfillment. You are equipped, prepared, and chosen. God's plan reveals your potential, nurtures your strengths, and guides you toward the destiny He designed for you. Trust the process. Delays, trials, and challenges are temporary and intentional, shaping you for growth, preparing you for blessings, and guiding you to God's ultimate purpose. Let God's word anchor your faith. Meditate on promises, absorb guidance, and let His truth lead you confidently toward the future He has prepared. Courage and persistence unlock doors. Stepping forward in faith demonstrates trust, activates blessings, and allows God's plan to unfold powerfully in your life. God sees your heart, your desires, and your struggles. He is orchestrating every circumstance to lead you toward victory, purpose, and fulfillment beyond what you expect. Never underestimate God's timing. Patience and trust ensure that the perfect plan unfolds exactly when you are ready to receive the fullness of His blessings. Your journey is unique. Every experience, challenge, and triumph is designed to teach, refine, and prepare you for God's extraordinary purpose in your life. Let hope guide your steps. Every prayer, decision, and act of faith contributes to the fulfillment of God's plan, even if progress is unseen for now. Challenges are temporary, but God's plan is eternal. Remain steadfast in faith, diligent in prayer, and bold in action. Knowing He is working for your good, your life matters. God's plan is not random, but intentional, filled with blessings, lessons, and victories that reflect His love, wisdom, and purpose for you. Embrace every moment as preparation. God uses experiences, people, and circumstances to shape your character and align your life with His plan. Keep moving forward with faith. Each step, no matter how small, draws you closer to the realization of God's promises and the life He has destined for you. Let gratitude be your guide. Recognizing God's hand in every blessing strengthens faith, instills hope, and aligns your heart with His ongoing plan. God's plan is bigger than your fears. Step forward courageously, trusting Him to lead, protect, and provide all that is needed to fulfill your destiny. Even when the path is unclear, know that God's guidance is certain. He will illuminate the way, direct your steps, and fulfill His promises in perfect timing. Remain faithful in prayer, persistent in action, and patient in waiting. God's plan requires trust, endurance, and wholehearted devotion to fully manifest in your life. Every challenge is an opportunity. Obstacles are designed to strengthen faith, sharpen character, and position you for the extraordinary blessings God has prepared. Do not be discouraged by doubt. God is working unseen and unwavering, orchestrating circumstances to bring His promises to life in ways that exceed expectations. Your story is being written with intention. Every chapter, conflict, and triumph aligns with God's plan, creating a narrative of faith, purpose, and divine fulfillment. Embrace God's guidance wholeheartedly. His plan is designed to elevate, inspire, and bless, requiring trust, obedience, and faith that surpasses understanding. Take steps with confidence. God has already prepared the path, positioned allies, and equipped you with everything needed to walk fully in His plan. Every effort, prayer, and act of faith contributes to God's unfolding purpose. Remain steadfast, diligent, and courageous as His plan unfolds perfectly. Trust the journey, embrace the lessons, and remain hopeful. God's plan is unfolding, bringing fulfillment, purpose, and blessings that surpass your dreams and imagination. Today, declare faith over your life. God has a plan for you. It is good, it is perfect, and it is unfolding.